Kia ora, good morning. Welcome to Tuesday the 16th of August 2022. Morning ramble. Just out here feeding the ducks at the moment before I go for my little walk. Yeah, the ducks are growing fast, is needless to say. There are a lot of them. And this is just a few of them enjoying their feed in the morning. Probably driving the chickens crazy way off in the distance. Ducks everywhere. This is from, these are the ones from generation 2. Not the last ducks of generation 2. These are the first ducks of generation 2. So they're getting on for about, these are Muscovies, just FYI. Getting on for, oh gee, I don't know, 4 weeks maybe. Whereas these ones over here are also generation 2, or batch 2, but they're a couple of weeks behind. All roaming around on the grass over there, trying to find Mama. She's been coming in for food. They have their own food and water. The chicken over in the distance has found that. This poor boy, this is just the joys of genetics, unfortunately. I call him Delta. He's going to get a Delta wing. Very nice temperament actually, but sadly, wing deformities are a thing. For Muscovies, it's well, for ducks in general, well, animals in general, I guess. They have wings anyway. So this is just winding through, and down there, broken shells, boom, boom, boom. And that's because Nestbox Duck, who had a bad run first time through because she had laid on eggs that were not fertilized. So this is actually her first batch, and this is the last of batch 2. Hey darling, aren't you just such a proud mama? And she decided to take over the nest box, much to the chicken's chagrin. What you doing up there? Are you coming down, girls? Alright, well you come down your own time. Apparently they're not morning birds. So she ended up having 9. So this is one that we knew that she had great nesting instincts, because she really was on the nest for a long time. Whoops, kicking that poor little one around. That little one's one of the runts. We'll see how many of these survive. She's got 9, but she's doing well. She's really looking after them. Anybody who comes too near gets kind of pecked at. So that's the last of generation 2, I guess, of ducks. And Mama Duck has decided, we call her Mama Duck because she was the first one really to have babies and stuff. These are some of hers again. And she has decided to go to the original duck coop, and she is already working on generation 3. She is really, really, really awesome. So attentive to her babies. So we shall see how we go. And we have another girl. I'm not sure if she's around. I know this is portrait, so TikTok mode. Through the wild underbrush where the wild things are, and I can't see her anywhere. She's grey and white. She's very, very pretty. We have a lot of boys, so not good for them, because once they come to weight, certainly before we go, we're going to have to do a cull. It's just the way that it is. And they're very, 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 very pretty feathering, some of them. So yes, I'm not sure where the other girl is. She's around somewhere. We have to do her feathers because she's flying. She won't go far, so Muscovies are good like that. They have good homing instincts. They don't tend to travel far from home. Isn't that right? So yes, so that's our Muscovies. last count 39 of them. Started from 10, we've sold, gee, I don't know, over a dozen, maybe a few more, I don't know, I've lost count. And we've got about 39 left at the moment. So they are prolific, indeed prolific. I think I mentioned that. The math basically gets a bit out of hand with them if you let them go and do their thing. And they have access to water, and there's not a lot of predators and all that kind of stuff. It'll be interesting to see how Tennessee works for them. I'm really not sure how that's going to work out. A lot of predators and things down there, and we're far more rural than just checking out tromponchinos. I'll do a separate one on that one. I've got to go hack my way like David Livingstone through the jungles of Africa into the pig zone in search of, well, not truffles or riches or the source of the Nile, source of denial. It'll just be an expedition of sorts. But anyway, ducks. So yeah. So I don't know. I'm kind of rambling on that one. I don't have answers other than livestock guardian dogs and things. So we'll just have to play that one by ear. I'm kind of hoping that we'll have a situation, at least with the ducks, where we have enough survive should there be a predator encounter that the boys chase a few of them off, and because they're actually pretty good guard animals in their own right. They have those nasty spurs, and they will not hold back if they think that their babies and girls are being threatened. One or two of them in particular are really they just sit there and guard. They know us, so you get the waggle tail, and then another one will give you a bit of a peck if you stay a little too close too long. But so they definitely have personalities, but they're yeah, we'll just have to see. So anyway, lovely morning. A lot of dew on the grass. Dew everywhere. And really very nice this morning. Temperatures have kind of gone from like wacky hot to very nice. I have to work, of course, so that means being inside, lashed to the computer. But it would be nice actually to be out doing some stuff this morning. We'll just have to see. This is a view that you have kind of seen before, and we'll see again for a while. This is the lane. We'll probably have to mow this again. This is kind of our access lane. Was our access lane when we had the sheep. I'm not sure if I did a thing on that, but to the left we had rotational pasture. To the right we had our rotational pasture, and way down there. And all up we had I think 25 sectioned off pastures, sections of pasture. And the rotational grazing was pretty simple. Just let the sheep graze and then move them after the requisite amount of time. With a dozen sheep, it wasn't any longer than a couple of days, depending on the amount of forage. Move them down to the next pasture. And as a result, they have really, this is just all, apart from the Queen Anne's lace, but seems to be everywhere. But in between that, there's a lot of grass, and yeah, it's really good. The only downside where we are in Ohio is the soil does have a high water table, and there's a lot of clay. If you dig down below the soil, you very quickly hit clay. I know this because I've had to dig holes for the occasional, thankfully rare, dead livestock. And that is not a fun exercise, and less fun doing it in cold weather, to say the least. Fueled by adrenaline, and losing an animal's never great, but it's the circle. So yeah, very pretty today. So not really sure what I'm rambling about. I guess just ducks and rotational pastures and bits and pieces this morning. I'm running a bit slow. My back is feeling a lot better today, which is good. We'll keep that up. I definitely pulled some muscles, and while it was okay enough to do what we needed to do in Tennessee for that week, it hadn't quite fully healed, so I went and did some heavy lifting with feed bags and things, and of course tore it again. So yeah, this week will just be what it is. The only other gotcha is too much sugary foods and naughty foods in Tennessee while we were away, because we weren't really set up for ourselves, so we just kind of ate around. Has meant that the joints of my foot have basically gone inflamed again, so it's nature's way of saying just stop being stupid. So yeah, pain is a great motivator apparently. Who knew? So we'll see how we go. Alrighty, that's it for this walk. Hopefully this format is a little easier on the eyes rather than kind of watching me bob and weave and move around while I ramble. No great insights today. Got a lot of work to do this evening to get ready for and to do. So it is going to be a bit of a crazy day as we get through this work week, day 2 of the work week, and then this weekend, weather permitting, hopefully we'll get a lot of outdoor stuff well underway. And some stage I'm probably going to start ordering some bits and pieces to at least the smaller stuff. The solar stuff, that one's tricky because we need to have somewhere to put it in. So we've got to have the machine shed ready, and there's a whole lot of ducks need to be lined up for that one. I'm again the day-by-day brain dump. I'm still kind of waiting for the best timing for that, and I think that one I may just have to order and just get them to hold the order until we're ready. Some of the components are out of stock at the moment because supply chains, and for the solar stuff, apart from the fact it's a lot of money, which is fine, we've got the money put away for it, but the where am I going? The weight of it, the actual sheer weight involved is pretty hefty. So we ideally would like to be down on the property, at least initially settled in with the building that it's going to go into, so that we can get the stuff off the truck and into the building sooner rather than later. So yeah, I mean we're talking a lot of weight. So 300, 400 pounds or more of solar panels, and same again of inverters and batteries, is nothing to sneeze at. So yeah, we'll deal with that one in another ramble, and we'll be videoing that chunk of carnage so you all can see what a small parcel turns into over time. Yeah, okay, all right. Call us in the morning, go get coffee and get stuck into the workday. Kia ora, hope you're all well. Take care. Ciao.